Hey, what's up everybody? It is me, MD Gamer 2.0 here, and we are finally here with my Q&A episode 1. Questions shall be answered. In 3, 2, 1, starting with Candyman Can. And he asked, "Are you my cousin?"
No.
Connor Newman asks, what will you do the day Cody, the king of YouTube, is banned? Fantastic question, but I've made a video how I technically react once he is banned, but it would probably be different, but here it is anyway.
Final! Thank you! You will be remembered as a little bitch.
Connor Newman's second question is, have you ever played Fallout 4? No, the only new first-person shooter I've played at the time was Halo 5 Guardians. I've never really had interest in Black Ops 3, and I'm not the biggest fan of RPGs other than Skyrim, which we all know how that turned out now. Mandalorian Arrow asks, DC or Marvel? If you watched my reaction to Death Battle Hawkeye vs. Green Arrow, you would know that I chose that, or what my choice was. And this may be probably the most controversial question I've received so far, but I'm gonna answer it anyway. Marvel for the frickin' win, man. Tyler Uwadi asks 4 questions in 1 comment. The first one is, who is the most wanked, or as I like to say, overrated character in all of fiction? Well, my favorite, which is of course Master Chief, is very overrated indeed, as I know that for a fact. And the ones appearing on the screen right now are also pretty overrated, which I don't know who to choose from because I'm Batman. Who is your favorite villain in fiction? Yeah, there's a pretty big list I have for favorite fictional, villains. I mean, we got Roman Torchwick, we got, Didact from Halo 4, Oryx from Destiny. Yeah, it could go on for a long time. I mean, yeah. I really don't know who to choose from that list. Who is the most retarded YouTuber ever? I'm not sure if you can really get any more retarded than Cody, the king of YouTube, but let's be honest, like, the one that is hardest to tell whether they're a troll or not, whether they're faking or not, would, by a long shot, hands down be Our Third Life. This girl is an absolute dumbass all around, if she's actually serious with what she's saying. Like, oh my gosh, is England all the way towards Jupiter or the sun? Frick no, man. And his last question is, most badass female in fiction. Oh gosh, there are tons of them. There is Tex from Red vs. Blue. There is Toph Bay Fong from Avatar: The Last Airbender. But if I were to pick one, I'd probably go for Yang Xiaolong from RWBY, of course. I mean, like she's like the very embodiment of the word badass. I mean, she's the only one in the RWBY universe who can technically go Super Saiyan, and is like overall like caring for her teammates. And RWBY just wouldn't be RWBY without Yang, because then title would be Rube. Yeah. Oh, and look at this. She happened to ask a question for us, which is, why did you remove your Master Chief vs. Samus videos? Has your opinion changed on them or something? No, my opinion has very, very, very slightly changed. I mean, barely, gosh dang it, do I know how to word properly? But yeah, it's kind of changed, but basically I didn't really remove them, nor have I really deleted them, but I've made them private, just for good measures, like, just in case if I want to make them private again at some point, which I have no plans on doing so in the future. I may make them unlisted, but not public ever again. Like, the debate on my channel has creamed out of control, has went out of control. So, like, I've been accused of being called biased when I've stated why I wasn't, for pretty valid reasons too. But yeah, that's what caused me to make them private. So, but yeah, thank you for asking, Yang. Jeffrey Dunst. Oh, hi brother. He asked, how popular are you at school? Well, if you know me, which of course you do, Jeffrey. If you know me, at home or on YouTube or in certain places, I could be very social and talkative and have a good sense of humor. But when it comes to school, I'm only social when I'm around my friends. Everywhere else, not even close, which makes me very less social person, which I kind of try to keep myself away as possible from, like, the popular kids, which I personally don't really want to be in that, you know, group of people. I mean, that's just me, so of course I'm not very popular in that case. Jeffrey Dunst also asks, who is your favorite sibling? Says my only sibling. Moving on. Orga God, who asks, who is your favorite anime female character? You can list as many as you want. Mine is Ezra Scarlet, Esdeath, and her name begins with an R, but I don't really know how to pronounce it. But I don't really have a list for a few reasons. One, I don't watch very much anime other than Dragon Ball Z and tiny bit of Berserk, just a very slight amount of Berserk. But because of that, many of my favorite anime characters are guys, and there are not very many female characters in there, nor are they too, you know, nor are they really that, you know, cool. Like, I don't know, that's just my opinion. I mean, actually Android 18 is pretty cool, I would say. And if this was actually considered an anime, I would say Toph Bei Fong from Avatar Last Airbender, but Avatar Last Airbender, of course, isn't considered an anime, for it is made in America, and anime is made in Japan. So yeah, I don't really have very big of a list, but if I were to choose one, I would probably go with Android 18. I don't know, that's just me. Probably just because of DBZ Abridged. He also asked 5 more questions in one comment. What is your favorite Ruby character? Of course, it's gotta be Yang. I mean, again, like, Ruby wouldn't be Ruby without Yang, of course. I mean, it could be the same for other characters, but I feel like she plays one of the biggest roles in the series. Who is your favorite Sonic character? Ooh, that's a tough one, but I would probably, of all characters, go for Shadow. What is your favorite death battle? Of all death battles, it would probably be Iron Man vs. Lex Luthor. I mean, the animation, it was all on point, along with the jokes, the voice acting, and of course the freaking outcome and ending, just overall amazing and very well done indeed. What is your favorite Godzilla character? whoever's capable of this. And his last question is, who is your favorite sword wielder? Yeah, there are tons of sword wielders out there. If I were to choose one, like, my favorite sword wielder, it'd probably be Arbiter. I mean, like, he's skilled with one of the rarest sword styles ever in fiction, and his personality is overall just awesome, in my opinion, just amazing. Awesome Channel asks, do any of your friends in real life know your channel? Yes, in fact, my very first subscribers were my family members, like my cousins and my brother, and then I told my friends about my new channel, and yeah, they went to it, and then they subbed and stuff, and yeah, it was all cool. And two of the channels that I feature, which are Edsky Plays and 3 Diamond Lover 3, they are subscribed to me, and I'm subscribed to them, of course, and yeah, and they pretty much go to the same school as I do. So yeah, they completely know about my channel, I know about theirs. So, yep, there you go. My friends, family, yep, entire community on my YouTube channel. Chasin41 asks 3 questions and 1 comment or reply. First question being, what is your first video game? It's either, I forgot, but it's either Wii Sports or Wii Play. Like, the Wii is my very childhood in a nutshell. Like, I still have a Wii to this very day. I mean, I could record me playing some Wii game off camera if I wanted to, but I don't know. It's really old stuff, really old games that I have on the Wii. But at the same time, extremely fun. But yeah, overall the Wii games, like, they are my first video games, and to this very day, they're still some of my favorite games. Number 2, what is your favorite TV show? I don't really watch TV very often anymore, but when I did, I would come upstairs and switch to channel 13 or 41, and then every Sunday night watch AFV, or America's Funniest Home Videos, which still exists to this very day, but it has a new host who I don't really know who he is, sorry, my gosh. But when I did watch it, their host was Tom Bergeron. But yeah, I have extremely good memories, like, of watching the show. It was just amazing. And number 3, what do you like more, Ruby or Red vs. Blue? I'd probably say both. Like, I really can't decide between the two. I mean, Ruby has the better story and better characters, while Red vs. Blue is way funnier and has way better animation. So, yeah, that's just my opinion. But, yeah, that is a really tough question. Sari101 Videos asks, what is the most fun memory with any relative? Oh, you are a master of tough questions, aren't you, Sari? It's really hard for me to decide. I mean, there are sleepovers, there are, like, I really don't know. I mean, it's been such a long time, but, yeah, this really, this is a really tough question that I've tried thinking of, but I'm not sure if I can really remember. Jesus Christ, sometime at Craig's Cruisers, I don't know. But yeah, there are plenty of fun memories with family, which I really can't decide out of. So yeah, that's really a tough question. You really got me there, and probably in the comments below, if you can think of any, Sari, then you could probably tell me, because you know we're cousins and stuff. And yeah, don't forget to tell us. Wolf Gamer Studios asked, "What's your Xbox gamer tag? I'd like to add you." It's Mortal Kiwi 17. You know, you take the kiwi, you make it 17 years old, and then put a red headband on his head, make him looking like Liu Kang from Mortal Kombat, and then there you have it. You have my gamer tag. Her second question is also, who's your favorite YouTuber? It's gotta be Markiplier. Like, he's my biggest inspiration, hands down. He's an inspiration for many others on YouTube. And sometimes it gets me wondering, how the heck does he not have more subscribers than popular YouTubers like PewDiePie? I mean, like, PewDiePie, like, he has a good sense of humor and stuff, but Markiplier, like, he just gets me laughing more. I mean, that's just me. And like, if you've seen his Draw My Life video, you would see all the hard things he's been through. And like, I've been through some hard things too. Like if you watch it, like, it's as if the moral of the story is, no matter how much all the crap you go through, you can always like be up there on top somewhere. And yeah, I feel like that's kind of what, like, that's kind of the moral of the story of Markiplier's, you know, story. But that's not really all his fault. I mean, it was just all the crap that's been happening to him back then. And then, this guy with Bill Cipher from Gravity Falls in his picture, it starts with, an R, Rafael Ortiz, I don't know how to pronounce it. But, he asked multiple questions. Favorite color, that would be green. Favorite food, that would, he also asked donuts or pizza, and pizza is my favorite food, so I'd choose pizza in that category. Favorite character in fiction, Master Chief. Iron Man or Master Chief. I like Master Chief better, but if it were a fight, then Iron Man curb stomps. There we go. So, that was over fast. Connor Newman is back and asking, have you ever played any Fallout games? Unfortunately, no. I hadn't played a single Fallout game. But, I have watched Skyrim, and I've tried playing Skyrim. I had played a bit at my cousin's place, and it was extremely fun, really. But, yeah. So, Rampage Animations asks, do you support the foot dive? When it comes to arcade fighting games, I'm not very good with that move, so no, I do not support the foot dive. Not at all. So, Tyler Uwadi asked, worst death battle ever. That's really tough. That's a really tough question. You are a master at that stuff, aren't you, Tyler? When it comes to Season 1, hands down the worst death battle was Master Chief versus Doom Guy. I know, like, it's the only death battle with a Halo character in it, and heck, it's my favorite character in all of fiction that is the worst death battle of Season 1. They said in the stats for Master Chief that 3 headshots, no matter what armor you have with the Magnum, and it's game over. And Master Chief started off with his Magnum, so why didn't he just shoot Doom Guy on the spot? But if you're going to be saying, you're just being flat out biased now, aren't you, MD? Well, to be fair, they just fricked over Doom Guy by a long shot because they said he was fast enough to outrun his own gun blast, and they even said in the stats after the battle was over that he was like 1.14 times faster than Master Chief, even though he was a complete slug in this fight. Like, he was like blah 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 blah. But and then Master Chief was like, "Whoa, Michael, babe," and yeah, they screwed over Doom Guy as well. But most of all was the ending. Like, that BFG blast obviously hit Master Chief, but it was shown that a bubble shield blocked it. But if you look closely, the blast was right in front of his face, and look at the space. Go back to the video and look at the spacing between the blast and then the bubble shield away from Master Chief. Master Chief got killed there. I'm sorry. The fight was bullcrap. As much as I'm happy with Master Chief winning, and I think he would win in a fight, the fight was bullcrap all around. Come on, people. Now enough of the past. Let's go on to Season 2's worst death battle, which would probably be Beast vs. Goliath. Why? I mean, 1, it was boring, and 2, it was short. I counted from fight to KO, it was only 1 minute and 12 seconds long. That's the shortest, hands down, death battle of Season 2. It's not supposed to be that short. This is my what? And just, I was not okay with the research at the end. I mean, Beast completely lifted up that dang golden tree. I don't read comics, but that was just stupid of them, the reasons why he didn't lift up that golden tree, whatever the frick. But yeah, but it was such an even match, and tons of people were hyped for it, and this is what we get. It was just overall disappointing, in my opinion. Awesome Channel once again asked, what's the scariest movie you've seen? I don't really watch many horror movies, but the scariest thing I've seen, in my opinion, or from what I've seen in horror, the scariest out of all would probably be Jaws. I mean, I know for a fact that they're scarier, but this is as scary as I get with the movies that I've watched in the past. But yeah, it had some pretty terrifying moments. That's a freaking scary shark. Nah. Video Game Future Knower asked, what is your favorite food? Pizza. My favorite game, Halo. And my favorite movie would probably be Ant-Man. And then my favorite death battle, I've covered it as being Iron Man versus Lex Luthor. Next 2 questions, the last 2 questions come from Nathaniel Vetters. His first question is, do you do your homework regularly? Oh, do I? Well, you see, yeah, I'm busted. No, I'm kidding. I do my homework, fairly regularly while I'm doing YouTube stuff at the same time. I'm slightly multitasking, yet I suck at paying attention in class. But, yeah, and then his last question is, does your best friend do YouTube? If so, what is his/her YouTube channel name? Etsky Plays and 3 Diamond Lover 3. So yeah, there you have it. They are some of my best friends, pretty much, and they are the only ones that have YouTube channels. And then my other ones, the other ones I featured, my brother, that Jay Jeff, and yeah, you get the thing. what's going on. Oh, nope, he asked one more question. It is, why is the sky blue? Well, it's because, when it's night, there is no sun. And when there's no sun, space is black. So, when there is sun, it brightens up, our view of space, and it thus makes it blue. I'm genius. So yeah, guys, thank you so much for a successful episode 1 of Q&A answers and questions and whatnot, and hopefully we can do this some other time around, probably once I do the stuff I planned on doing in my schedule, and probably that Death Battle reaction will probably interrupt that schedule I put together in my last video. I mean, my second to last video, but, you know, whatever. But, yeah, thank you guys for watching and asking. Make sure to leave a comment down below, leave a like, and why not subscribe? That would really help me out a lot. And as usual, I'll see you in the next episode of MD Gamer 2.0. Bye!